Day to you, friends. Today we are going to discuss about getting angry, how to sort out our anger within ourselves, and how the words, living words from the Bible, help us to sort the matter when we are angry. Please do watch and subscribe my channel, and it would be a blessing to all of you. Bible says, be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. Bible teaches about reconciling our anger with our brother before it's too late, before the sun sets. That means before we go to sleep the same day, if we sort out the things with our brother, maybe a one-to-one talk, that would be sorting the things out pretty soon, and it would be helpful to each of our lives. There are many cases we see many people carry the anger in their hearts for a long time. Due to that, it causes health problems and many diseases. So, such kind of hatred in the hearts can be sorted out if we learn to forgive and forget our brothers and sisters. Everyone is made in the likeness of God, so we must respect each other and consider each other better than ourselves. Then God will surely help us. Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but who has hasty temper exalts folly. Here it says not to be foolish and to be slow in getting angry, and then we can understand better and sort the things out, find out the root cause of the quarrel that we are having, and sort things out quicker. It is better to give than to receive. In many cases, if there has been problems in our life, if there has been some kind of talks, some kind of quarrels, fights, we can end it by providing a gift to our loved ones. And we know that what can make our friend happy. How about giving a small gift to them, and they would forget their anger and they would get reconciled with us pretty soon. You can try that. And they will always remember you from the gifts you give them. It will be a blessing to you as well as them. The anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. That is what the Bible teaches us. So, God wants each one of us to follow His example, how He led a righteous life. Bible says, be ye holy as I am holy. And anger is the influence of evil, and it produces hatred towards others. So what should we do is, Bible teaches us to leave all the hatred we have, love our neighbor as ourselves, also love our God with all our heart, with all our soul, and with all our mind. This is what the Bible teaches us. And anger does not help each of us to grow as an individual. So, our aim should be to become humane in our behavior and being a good human being. Bible says righteous shall live by faith. So being righteous is what the Bible focuses upon. Bible also says, I have never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed children begging for bread. So how God takes care of the family of a righteous person. So if we are righteous, we will not indulge in fighting with other people. We will be the men of peace which God desires. Jesus is called the Prince of Peace, and it is always blessed to follow Jesus' example in our lives. He is near us and He always teaches us His ways so that we can live a healthy and happy life. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. When two people are angry, if one person answers politely and softly, or if one person keeps mum or keeps silent, then it could easily settle things down. And later, with a one to one communication, it can be sorted out in a better manner. So it is very important to be silent when a fight starts happening. One person must always take the initiative to keep silent. And Bible says that the hardest part of the body to tame is the tongue. So how important is our tongue? Tongue is an important part of our body which is a main culprit behind many of the anger, causing the anger, many of the quarrels that happen. So we need to be very careful, friends. Many times we think of involving a third person to sort the fights, but if the third person is impartial, then it would help in a better manner. Good sense makes one slow to anger, and it is His glory to overlook an offense. So we need to have good sense while living our lives. And if we have a common sense, think before doing anything, think twice before talking. If things have gone to a serious stand, then it will help our lives. It will build up our lives. And if we overlook the other person's faults, it will help us to live peaceful lives, friends. So, any small petty issues that come across in our lives, it is always better to overlook them. And it is always better to speak in a polite manner to other person so that they understand the matter rather than taking the matters worse by shouting or by involving any other person and taking the matters in front of other people, because this can make the other person ashamed. So let us not do that, friends. Bible teaches us the right way to deal with anger and all strife that happens in our daily lives. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and slander be put away from you along with all malice. So it is always important not to have bitter or hurting thoughts, evil or unproductive thoughts about others. And if we are humble, we can always talk matters out with the other person at the right time, in the right way. And if we think that others are better than ourselves, it will always help us in building ourselves. Jesus teaches us that whoever is greatest among you must be your servant. So, having a serving attitude, Jesus also washed his disciples' feet. So, that is what Jesus teaches us, how we can be leaders in our lives by having a serving attitude towards others. Bible says a fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back. Bible again teaches how a wise man should deal with anger. A foolish man exalts his anger, making the matters worse, and maybe it may lead to a physical fight. And it's always better to quietly sort things out and get a solution out of the matter rather than taking the things to court. Wise man has self-control, so we can control ourselves with the help of God and learn daily from God Pray to God to remove all the short temperedness from our lives, and God is eager to help each one of us. Only He can help us to become better people than what we are. Now, what does the Bible teach other than this? Everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council, and whoever says, "You fool," will be liable to the hell fire. Such anger and quarreling, calling anyone even foolish, leads to hellfire. So we may think that it's a simple matter. However, God considers each words that is spoken out of our mouths. So we need to be very careful to speak good with others and never to call anyone by names, even when we get angry, to avoid God sending us to the hell. That is what Bible teaches us. And even calling you fool is punishable. That is what God teaches us. So let us take all the steps to take a U-turn, being silent at the right time, overlooking any offense of our brothers and sisters, of our friends, and treat everyone better than ourselves, and think well before we speak. Think productive matters, and also speak and live as per the living words from the Bible. May Lord bless each one of us. Be blessed.